Hello, and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your hosts, Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered. All right, morning.
Good morning.
Really?
Oh, wow. That's been my new opening for like this season 3.
I know. Every morning you're always good morning.
She hit the note though.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, she tried to hit the note. We'll just kind of keep it.
You know what?
Oh, by the way, I have to say, you're looking mighty nice with that red lipstick.
Well,
who are you trying to get?
Listen, I'm learning from you because I knew with our guest today that I need to kind of like upgrade a little bit because I know y'all will get on me.
Okay, well, I know. You
can we pop the bottles?
Okay, let's
You know what?
I know. You combed your hair. You put on some lipstick. I am not mad at you. You actually beat me. I always comb my hair. You know that.
I know.
But you beat me with the red lipstick.
She is so rude. So disrespectful.
Well, with that said, let's go into the introduction. Why you made yourself look extra besides the manhunt.
You know what? Just give me my alcohol. Anyway, because we have a special guest. I say that a lot, but I really, truly mean it. Because my bestie, your bestie, and I like to call her my hair guru.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Tiffany Renee.
Hey.
Hello, lady.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Ready to drink. You know?
Well, I got my kombucha and I got my
you,
water.
We knew.
My H2O, so I'm hydrated. And
okay, it's called Moscato and Tea, but Miss Tiffany doesn't drink, which is fine. So
we love every guest.
We prepare our guests. We find out information. Mm-hmm. So we got her some kombucha and some water while we still drink the Moscato. I can't speak
how
today.
Much have you been drinking?
And while we get the tea from Tiffany. So go ahead.
Let's get into it because we talked actually. This is our 40th episode.
Oh, is it already?
Yes.
Damn.
I just realized this is our 40th episode. And kind of funny, our first episode was about Tiffany.
Was it? Now we're going out.
And this is like our first time having her actually in the studio.
See?
Oh, my God.
It's all right. It's that Moscato. See, that's why I drink my H2O.
Well, our first episode, I remember distinctly, we talked about beauty and hair on our first episode and talked about you and your shop and now you're here and we just want to get into everything about hair, lady. Okay? So tell all of our listeners about Tiffany Renee, her salon, where she got started, where you're going. Just tell it all.
All right, here we go. Well, first of all, thank y'all both for having me.
Of course.
It's a pleasure to be here. And I can't believe 40 episodes, that's a big deal.
It's crazy.
It's taken forever to get you here, and we're so excited.
Yes.
But you know what? That's a good thing, though, ladies and gentlemen, because that shows you she's super busy.
Yes.
Even me as her client.
And I'm a client.
And her client. Trying to get an appointment is
ridiculous.
Like trying to get to the president.
Yes.
So it's we're really excited.
It's crazy.
And we'll talk about all of the hair. Like, okay, with all of that, tell everybody where you're at because I want to talk about, hair.
Yes.
Because, I be walking around there. Go ahead.
Well, y'all can find me at Phoenix Salon Suites, and that's in West Hollywood, right on La Brea and Fountain. Please come see me, boo-boo. And, I started this hair journey like 22 years ago. So when I was a baby, I was doing braids and wigs and weaves and things like that. And then, from there, it was just something I was good at. And I really liked the way I could make people feel. They just got out with a little pep in their step and, they just felt good. And I liked being able to give that to people. And it was easy. And I was like, I get money for this?
Yes.
Oh, and we kiki too?
Oh, yes. I have to say it's very, very lovely going in. Yeah. She has everything set for each client that comes in. She knows when I come in there, I like my little drink. She has it ready for me. She knows when someone else comes in, they like their tea or their coffee. So,
and what I like about Tiffany personally is that it is a personal service. She does not I've been doing hair and I don't do hair, but I do a different kind of hair. But, when I go,
I don't do hair at all.
Right? So I'll remove hair. But when I go to her salon, I know that my appointment is my time. It's not like back to back or like you got 5 girls waiting and it's here, there. No, she goes in, she counts for that time. She gets you in and out and, she's very professional. So even with my own busy schedule, we'll work around it. It'll be like, hey, let's get you in. She does try to accommodate as much as possible. But the fact that I don't have to sit there and wait long, and if I do have to wait, the most I've ever waited is probably like 10, 15 minutes. That's nothing compared to waiting 2, 3, 4 hours to get in, and your whole day is gone.
Just thrown off.
Just thrown off in the whole thing. So that speaks about a lot about her professionalism and how it kind of works in and how she takes dedication for each and every one of her clients. So what's your special? I know you do everything.
Yeah.
Because
and
you're
all types of hair, everybody, men, women, all races, all that stuff.
Okay, let me tell you how I actually, because I have a salon in Phoenix Salon Suites as well, and I was walking around trying to find somebody to do my hair, and I kept calling all these women in the salon trying to get an appointment, and nobody seemed to want to get an appointment. So I tried Tiffany. She didn't hit me back, and I was like, okay, I'm done with all these people up in here. Nobody wants business. She did hit me up a couple of days later and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was out of town. My apologies, please come in. Okay, no problem. Came in, and I've been wanting to but even though I have a salon and my salon is a couple of doors down around, but I always saw women, white women, mind you, with blonde hair coming out of her salon all the time. And I was like, oh man, she must know how to do hair, because I find that if you can do any type of hair, you can do it all. So I kept seeing all these women and blonde and looking fabulous with this blonde hair. And I had been wanting to go blonde for a while, and I wasn't really sure. So, seeing her and all these, I was like, okay, I'm going to try. Did my hair. She's been doing my hair now for 3 years now. Have not left. My daughter goes like, I have clients now to go see her because she is fabulous with the blonde, by the way. She made me black or blonde. And all my clients were like, where'd you get your hair? I said, listen,
that was a game changer.
That was a game changer.
Oh, yeah.
And, right now, as you may or may not know, I'm wearing a weave.
Yes. It looks lovely.
It looks amazing.
Lovely. Wait, can I just say, I love the way you just present. I'm wearing a weave. And then every time we go out somewhere, this one is always, oh, you like my hair? It's a weave? It's a weave? Yeah. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
So I'm not messy, but here's the thing. I'll just try. So I always get a lot of compliments. As a matter of fact, every time I do my hair, someone's like, your hair looks amazing. Your hair. I was be like, Tiffany Ray Salon, please go and check her out. And they'll tell me like, oh, you're wearing a weave. I'll let them know, yes, I'm wearing one. And they're like, why are you telling me? I was like, because I'm not selfish. I want people to look just as fabulous, feel just as good.
A lot of people don't want to give us the
Sometimes I just want to go to girls and be like, yo, here's my girl's card because yours is looking hurt.
Oh,
but, that's not my job, but I really wish because I might somebody might want to fight me for being rude. But with that said, let's talk about how with hair care, because you do natural hair, you do weaves, you do you do braids, but here and there, that's on a specialty. So that's another thing I love about her. She's honest. I'll try to do things to my hair. She said, girl, sit your ass down because you ain't doing that. Because that is not happening.
Like, you're doing too much.
That is not going on, and I'm not going to be responsible.
And that's what I love about her, is that she cares about your hair and not trying to just sell you something. Because a lot of people do that, and they just want to sell you. And we talked about this, how a lot of the industry, people online and all hairstylists just want to sell it just to make that $700 or $800 or whatever. But she actually cares and wants to nurture and grow your hair and what fits best for you, rather than you just trying to come in, oh, I saw this new celebrity have this style, I want that. And it's like, no.
Well, here's the thing. It's about making money, but I think a lot of stylists just honestly don't know. We're taught to, and it is reflective of the society we live in. It's all about being pretty, but it's not about taking care of the actual fiber. Because if you don't have healthy hair, you can't get color, you can't get braids, you can't get extensions, you can't get all of these things. So I just like
edges.
to. Can we talk about the
edges? Talk about the edges, girl, because we be seeing with people with the edges.
So here's the thing. You can't protect your edges if you ain't got no edges. Okay? Because, see, here's the thing. A lot of the times and I'm speaking specifically to as African-American women, a lot of the times we always want to beat our hair into submission, right? And usually that's with a lot of heat, that's with a lot of chemical, that's with a lot of things. And what ends up happening is either you get traction baldness, traction alopecia, right? And your hair don't want to come back. Or you get chemical burnout. After a while, your follicles are like, I cannot take this anymore. I'm leaving you because you've traumatized it so much. So the only thing to do with that hair that's so fine around those edges is to honestly let it be. If you have a little kink, if you have a little curl, that's fine. There's a way to maintain that and to smooth it out or do whatever you want to do. But, the rest of it, pulling and relaxing every 2 weeks. And
yeah.
It's a big thing. And I think the biggest thing with that is just women of color, us not accepting our hair, bottom line. And so that's what I'm big into is accepting the skin you're in, accepting the hair you're in, loving it all, because you have to find the beauty in your beauty.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I never wore weaves until I started seeing Tiffany. And the only reason I'm doing it now is just to give my hair a break and grow it out.
Yeah.
And every time we go, my hair seems to get thicker.
Yeah.
thicker.
No. I hear it. Yeah.
And it's not even and with me having a weave, let's talk about that, like maintaining your weave and what does it take, because just because you have a weave doesn't mean you can't do nothing and you can just let it go wild. So let's talk about a little bit about that, like, because we're in LA, weaves are very, very big. Yeah. I look at my weave as an accessory, not just defining me. So we could do all kinds of fun stuff. I don't care. And even my own hair, sometimes I'll be like, just cut it off. She's like, girl, sit it down. You ain't cutting nothing yet. I was like, okay, I'm in that mode. But let's talk about the hair care and how important it is to take care of your weave, your hair underneath it. Yeah. When you do your weaves, there's a lot of Instagram people that use caps and do those things. I notice you don't do that. Why is that?
So there's a time and a place for everything. The only time I'll use a cap or a net is when it's needed. If somebody has, once again, alopecia or something like that, I need to be able to attach the hair to something. And their hair obviously is too sparse in order for me to complete the task. So that's why I'll do that. But the reason why I opt out of those things is because it's supposed to be a protective style, right? And so your scalp needs to breathe. It's better to be able to get in between that scalp and really clean, right? And really, really get to, if you don't have a healthy scalp, once again, there's no way for you to have any kind of healthy hair whatsoever if your scalp can't breathe. There are all kinds of issues that can result. People get mold because it's too damp and too wet. And that's another thing. A lot of people leave their extensions in for an extended amount of time. It's not made for that. At the most, you want to keep your extensions in at the most for 8 weeks. And that's with you washing. Right. And that's with you washing in between. That's with you making sure you dry your tracks out. That's still with maintenance. Because you do have to, wash your hair. That's the whole purpose of it. So you can still do that and still look fabulous.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Listen, did I do that?
I know. Is there guilt coming?
I feel like that was a guilty thing. That had nothing to do with me.
That's the reason I come to you, so I don't have to deal with doing all that. I don't comment, I don't wash it, I just go to you every week.
Y'all.
Yeah, it's
she
true.
Makes me work.
Yes. And what I tell you, it's your fault because you got my hair so long and thick, I can't do nothing with it. So I just come to you every week.
And when we started, you were wearing relaxer. I remember that.
You remember when we first started?
Hair soft as I don't know what. Talk about, I need a relaxer. Girl, no, you don't.
Yeah. No, my hair was like so short because I went to another place that couldn't do my type of hair. Okay, we don't say no names. But the struggle was real. And then I just went into where you used to work at another salon.
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna say no names. And I was like, can anybody do my hair? And
she said, can anybody do black hair?
And nobody
That's
said
what she
nothing.
said.
I was trying to be PC about it.
She was trying, yeah, right.
But nobody said nothing to me. And then one lady pointed to Tiffany. And I went over. And I think you were with somebody else or something. Or doing somebody else's hair. And I was like, can you do my hair?
She was so nervous.
I was, because the struggle was real. And she was like, yeah, baby, come on. And I sat down and we talked and she just went through everything about my hair. And it's been, 4 or 5 years now?
It's been at least 5 years since I've been out here.
Yeah, and it's just crazy. And we just, since then, like, nonstop.
You've been cool.
Like, I don't go to nobody else. Like,
Girl,
I told her,
I'm a loyalist.
Yeah, I told her whatever she does, like, she's gonna have to make sure she finds somebody, whoever takes over for her. If she ever wants to leave,
I already said I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be El Natural. Going crazy because I'm like,
because I can't handle it. I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
But can we also talk about your product line? Because you have your own product line.
By the way, which every time I go get my hair conditioned, shampooed, and it's always luxurious.
Yes, I love it.
I'll be like,
I buy it too.
Blowing in the wind.
And I love that it's very, like, it's not chemical based. It's very, like, organic and natural ingredients. Can we talk about that? What was the vision behind that?
I just, I've been a patron of all these amazing product lines and endorsing them for the longest time. And I said, well, what am I doing? Why don't I just, make something that I know works for a lot of different textures. Because like you said, I work with a multitude of textures and people. And right now I offer it back bar, but I have some plans in the works for Tiffany Renee products to cater to, like I said, all different kinds of textures and all that kind of stuff. But I really just wanted something that was vegan and something that was organic and had quality ingredients for a reasonable price.
Right. And let me tell you, because she only has a back bar, it got you like a fiend talking about, I need to go wash my hair and get my hair did. Because when I'm not using, it don't look the same.
Exactly.
And I was like, so she got that on lock on the secret. So you be going back and be like, oh, yes. And every time I come out, I'm already extra. So I'm extra when I'm like, oh, yes.
I already know.
Listen, on a website near you one day.
Yes.
Soon.
It'll
Like,
be
I
available.
go over there, and that's another thing, if you have any type of like scalp conditions,
She treats
everything that she can possibly, and she keeps it 100. Like as I moved to LA, I had somebody, I was addicted to the creamy crack, as they call it, for a really long time. I moved to LA, couldn't do it anymore. Some things happened. I did a Brazilian blowout. You do all kinds of things trying to keep your hair. And that just wreaks havoc on my scalp. And I went to the doctor. The doctor's like, you can never do anything ever chemical. So no creamy crack, no nothing. I was like, what am I going to do? So slowly, I started just growing out my hair natural and so forth. And, I did see people here and there. It was never exactly, or it wasn't quite the fit that I wanted. But when I found her, it's been there. And I refer all my clients to go see, when they talk about my hair, it's like, listen, go to her. My daughter goes to her. She got my daughter feeling like she fly. Everybody always, is she feeling fly? And then, everybody always asks her, your hair looks good. Why? She's like, Tiffany, she's like, we're both very loyal. If I find someone that does a good job, I will stick to. And I think that's another issue we're talking about, how, women complain that our hairs don't grow, but we're hopping all over the place trying to find a bargain.
That's a good
and the
one.
reality is you're not getting a bargain. It's costing you more money to keep and maintain your hair. Like, let's keep example, Oprah. Oprah's had the same damn stylist
for like 30 years.
Forever.
Yes.
Her hair is thick, natural, healthy, long. Why? Because she's not hopping around. Because once you build a rapport and a relationship and trust with I go to Tiffany, I don't even ask her what she's doing. I let her do whatever she wants to do. I don't care. She's like, well, you want to be fun? I was like, be fun, do whatever. I come out, I be looking at people, I was like, oh, that was not what I was expecting. I look fly. It doesn't matter. I let her do whatever she wants because I trust her, and she's never let me down on that.
That's a good point. I thank you for bringing that up, because a lot of the times we're not magicians. Like, when you sit in my chair, I don't know you from a can of paint if I don't know you, right? And so it's a process of getting to know your hair, getting to know you, getting to know your likes and dislikes and all kinds of things. So I tell people, you got to give somebody at least 3 tries. If they don't have about the 3rd try, then you need to leave.
Yeah.
And as long as nothing catastrophic happens along the way. But a lot of the times when things go awry, it's about communication. On both parts, right?
Yeah.
And so, finding a hairstylist is like dating. Yeah. You got to find the right fit.
It is.
And that should,
some of them,
that's
you
a
be
whole
like,
nother conversation.
Yes.
Yes. No, big time. So let's kind of turn the tables.
All right. Well.
Get a little funky with it.
Oh.
Wow, she said funky with it.
Funky.
Have a little fun with it.
Okay.
Do a little segment.
All right.
We like to call Tea Time.
My throat, girl. I'm sounding a hot mess. I need to do like some lemon
vocal
ginger.
exercises.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Right.
We can have her teach us.
Yeah, no problem.
She does a little harmonizing.
Okay. So tea time. So go ahead, girl.
All right.
Throw those rapid.
First question.
Oh, shit.
Favorite president, dead or alive?
Oh, you talking about Obama, boo?
Okay,
Come on.
Okay. All right. Well, I kind of know the answer to this, but I'm going to let you go. Worst habit.
Procrastination.
Yes.
I like the way you did that. Boo. Anyway.
Right. Favorite guilty pleasure.
Oh, favorite guilty pleasure. Chocolate. I don't know. Chocolate.
Chocolate, she said.
Okay.
All of it.
That's a whole nother segment.
All of it.
All right, and that's what you got for.
Favorite? I know I can't. Favorite superhero and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. You got me thinking. It might be, the first thing that comes to mind is probably Storm. Okay. First of all, she was black. Secondly, okay, she was just powerful. She could control the elements. Think about
hair
that.
never messed up.
Hair fly.
She could wear it short or long.
Come on now. Had the power to win. Yes.
Okay.
Storm.
Celebrity crush.
I don't really dig too many, but if Idris came knocking at my door, I'd say,
yes.
how you doing?
I think they just said that he's going to be James Bond.
Oh, really? So they did.
I think it was just announced today or yesterday.
Finally,
we are going.
We got sexy James Bond.
Finally.
Okay. Big time. All right.
And if you could work with anybody in the industry, in the hair industry, and you could work with...
And she does a lot of celebrities, too.
Yes.
But also us regular folks, too.
Yes.
But she does a lot. I saw her at the Daytime Emmy Awards photo, just all dressed up.
Oh, you know, I did that.
I saw you.
Good times. In the industry,
and in the industry, like hair or like a celebrity. If you could work on any celebrity hair,
ooh, good one.
Who would it be? Because they be.
A lot of people have cleaned it up. But I have to say, and this is no shade to Queen Bee, but Beyonce.
And she loves Beyonce.
I love Beyonce. Y'all know I love Beyonce. I love her hair, but I think that she needs to sit in my chair sometimes. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
And you heard it here.
There you go. All right, so we're going to kind of close it out, bring it back in. Once again, Tiffany, let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Style by Tiffany, or you can visit my website, www.tiffany-renee.com, where you can book an appointment too. Come see me.
I'm going today.
Come on.
Speaking of which, I need to book mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do need to book my appointment.
Yeah. That's where you can find Facebook, Tiffany Renee Salon. Thank y'all so much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming. All right, you guys, check her out. And remember, where can you find us?
Yes, once again, on our website, MoscatoandTea.com, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And we're also, once again, we're on Pinterest. We're everywhere, really. We just got picked up by Google Podcasts. So check us out, follow us, download, share, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Take a little time to enjoy your brand of Moscato and Tea with us every day. Subscribe, rate, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and MoscatoandTea.com.